Hey everybody, Sergeant F1 here, and welcome to a new series that I'm hoping to continue to do, where I'm going to have you guys send me in your videos of your end game, maybe the last 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm going to go over it, I'm going to break it down, I'm going to explain what you could have done better or what I see is going on. And the important part is I want you to lose that end game. I don't want you to ball out and then send it in to look for, whatever. I want you a 5 to 10 minute window or something I can really break down, analyze the gameplay, and then you lose. And then I can explain what I think you could have done better. And this will, one, help the community, other people who are watching also will help you. The game plan is to help the majority of people who will can see the end game and see what I think could have been done differently. First thing, so if you're gonna send me your clip, there's two things. You can go in my Discord, the link is below. You also could email me. With this one in particular, and I don't want it this way, this one I have an actual replay folder, but I don't want to be downloading things on my computer, so I'm only gonna, I trust the source on this one. But in the future, send me a video, record it, use OBS, whatever you have to do to record. Like, you can go in your replay system or you can record it live, either way. And then you get into that scenario, just record over, just let the replay play the entire way through. Don't talk through it, just let it go, and then I'll go ahead and I'll break it down, and so I can jump around and just upload it to either YouTube or upload it to like a video form, file or format or whatever. Put that on Google Drive and then send that link. There's other ways to do it, so I just want to avoid not having to download anything. That being said, just to let you guys know, I do have support of creators. So if you want to put my code in, it's just my name, Sergeant F1. And just so you know, I have not seen this video at all. I've loaded it in just to make sure I can access the file, and that was it. I wanted it to be the first time. I feel like this is a good place to start from. He's in a top 10 scenario right here. Right here, looks like he sees like a build battle, one that went on at some point ago. You're in the end game, it's built kind of high. I'm assuming there might be I'd be looking a lot this way, making sure that you don't get, because you don't want people to open up on you and get a huge chunk of damage and then push on you. So you're trying to, that's what you're jumping and turning. But then he sees the airplane, and that might be from that fight. All right, there he goes, found him. As soon as this breaks once, you want a little extra protection. You don't want to take any necessary damage. These shots can sneak through. What I would do, since it's in this direction, I would change, like, as soon as this breaks, and because it's taken him like a couple sprays in order to break that box, you can time it. As soon as that breaks, rotate your ramp in this direction. That's an extra layer where no shots can sneak through, because if it breaks this one, it still has to hit your ramp, etc., etc. So right when it breaks like that, now just rotate your ramp forward. There's nothing to be worried about here. I'm also gonna judge that player that he's not too good, this guy, because the way he's grenade launching. He's looking for flanks. But this is not, see, all right, so if he wants to deal with this guy right here, what he needs to do is apply walls here around him right there. Box the walls in, actually, maybe just put one wall here, or I don't even know. I'd box myself in. The only problem with doing so is that this guy does have a grenade launcher and he can sneak it in. But if he does, you can drop down, and you can take, if you see him peek, you can take shots at him while he does so. But the main thing you're avoiding right now is you're avoiding getting third-party sniped. If you get too fixated on this target and someone's on the mountain, you don't know where people are. If somebody crawls up right wherever, look, there's a dude actually right there. Look at that. He's literally right here. So if this guy has a sniper, he probably does have a sniper, and he's trying to take a shot. So if this guy if you keep peeking, you have no idea really what's around you. You get too fixated on the target, and this guy can take a snipe. Granted, this guy could sneak in a launcher, but from this angle, it actually wouldn't be that easy to even get it in, even with a backplate wall. But either way, I'm putting that backplate wall, I'm putting the walls around me, so I can't get third-party snipe from anybody, and I can actually focus on this target that I have judged to not be that good of a player, just based on he was trying to, I don't know what he was trying to do with his grenade launcher. Instead of just shooting the floor and breaking the build, he decided to try to lob one in there. All right, took fall damage right here. I'm gonna try not to judge that too much, mainly because, I mean, we all make mistakes. Maybe he missed his ramp on his way down, wanted to get a ramp earlier and missed it, so he took 4 fall damage. We all make mistakes like that, so I mean, obviously, I'm sure he knows, and you guys know, try not to take fall damage. So, but happens to me all the time. It is what it is. All right, this guy, he's a trap. Good play. All in, nothing to fear there. A good thing he didn't do is descend too early. When he first hit that guy, he didn't jump down, or like once he saw that guy go under there, he didn't jump down and give that guy anything. He waited up there, and then when the guy ran again, he clipped him, and then he went for the all in once he saw that he had it. All right, this isn't safe right here. There's no reason, like, all right, you're good that it's good that you're in a corner right here, right? But you just, like, there was a grenade launcher bounce that just happened. You shot this guy with your shotgun. The feed's gonna light up. Somebody fought, right? You don't know that there's not somebody over here. You don't know somebody rotated out here and came here. You also don't know that somebody's runs up on this ramp and snipes you, or is like right over there. And you're not looking. The only thing you're looking at is this wall, which is giving you zero information. You don't know if anyone's coming around. So what I would do is, one, you could either go in the corner is fine, but make sure you're looking. Use your third party, look around, check out that window, make sure you're checking this way. Look at the angles that you could get shot at, and if you want to be extra safe, just put a pyramid down and sit under it. That's a wasted trap, 100%. Yeah, he placed a trap in here. Yeah, like there's healing here, there's stuff like that. I see the idea, but look at the storm, and look where you are. Do you, like, that's a wasted trap because no one's gonna come in here anymore. Like it's long gone unless they're right around you, and you know what I mean? And then the storm's pushing him in, and you're on the edge of the storm. That's just a waste of trap. I don't know if you had like 15 traps and you're like, hey, why not? But that is a waste of a trap. All right. He's in a top 4 situation. He clearly sees 2 more people here. So that's 3 people that accounted for himself and the other 2. There's 1 more missing that he doesn't know where that person is. And this rotation is actually better. It's not bad at all because he has so many people found already. So ideally he doesn't want to go this way. I probably would have initially started this way because there's too much area here and for people to come in. This is the high ground, so I probably would have wanted to secure this. But once I saw what he saw, I would have probably rotated this way too. And then because you have people accounted for there, they're fighting. You could go to third party that. The only reason, like, if that was the top 2 scenario, I'm 100% pushing in on this fight and going for the third party. But since there is 1 more that's missing, you might get third partied if you push that fight. Now here's a rough decision. It looks like he's setting up just inside the circle, and this is where he wants to set up. I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't set up here is because of this. Look at the circle. Look where you are. You're on this sliver of land. You have high ground here, and you're right here. It's much more likely that the circle is going to end up somewhere here rather than anywhere on this side of the river. So what you're forcing yourself to do at this point is you're going to have to run through that river. This guy's healing up. You just got into a fight. You have no idea that this guy's there, but all you know is that this guy's here. I wouldn't even think that anybody was sitting in this. This is a weird spot to be anyway. I would assume somebody's out there, but yeah, what you're gonna do if the circle goes out here, you're gonna force yourself through this river, and you either could, if this guy wants to gatekeep you and sit there and make life hard for you, and he could. I'm gonna guess that the circle's gonna end up not here, but you never know. It looks like you're setting up kind of like this guy's healing, he's getting himself together. You could have already went across, used that time to get across the river, and then set up somewhere over there. See, now this guy's healed up, he's ready to go, and he's looking to gatekeep. And just like I predicted, you do not have the circle, right? But he doesn't have the circle either. He has to move, so it's not the worst thing. And you have the option of actually running where the river's not that much of a problem, where it's kind of flatter over there. But this guy's ready to go. He healed up. He's ready. He's in position. If he would have got the circle, it would have been really rough for you. You could have rotated a little earlier, or at least get on this side where you could push like another high ground ledge. I'd rotate immediately. This guy's gatekeeping. What I would do, and you don't want to cut across here. I would literally just start running this way and just keep jumping back, making sure he's not going to take shots at you. You see anything edit or him peek, you just drop a wall, get back in here, and then find your way into the circle. If you wanted to, you could gatekeep him right here, depending if you wanted to rotate around here. But I wouldn't. It's a top 3 scenario, and you don't want to get third partied. So I would have went down, and I would have tried to get somewhere out here. And it looks like exactly what you're going for, which is good. Oh, he is trying to take you down. I'd be shooting these a little different than you're using, and I would be following up with 2 in a row. So one breaks the build, the other one actually lands the shot. So you're a little bit too. You have to do it the way you're doing. You have to bounce it and get it into the little like stop stuff like that. This one's gonna bounce and come off to the side. When he was over here, I would have tried to snake it in right there, snake 2 in there, or snake 1 here, snake 1 here. So like it bounce hits the wall and rests there, and one will break the build and he'll fall, and the other one will do the damage. And make sure you do 2 in a row. There you go. One should break, one could do damage. He's pushing on the Oh, you hear him, There we go. Now you know he has a grappler. He could definitely just get straight to there. I would like, if you had a trap still, which I think you would, because I don't think you'd put your last trap on that one wall, I'd be ready, like, have my mind ready to trap if you see this guy grapple. And unfortunately, you got to go past this guy for the circle. You also don't know where the third person is. So how do you play this? You don't know that this guy's there, but you got to move now. So what you don't want to do is you have to move now. So honestly, if I would go rotate down, and I probably would run into this guy. This guy doesn't seem too good. This guy was hiding over here. He hasn't shot anything. He's just hiding. This guy seems like the one to win. Like if you beat this guy, you win the game. That's what it looks like to me. This guy doesn't seem like he's very confident in anything. He's just literally just hiding around. He was hiding there. He hit here. He didn't take a shot at anybody. He's not taking a shot now. So to me, I would think like there's only one really person to worry about. There's only one good player. It's this guy. You beat him, you win the game. But I am going to rotate down here, even though remember I don't know this guy's here. But I would rotate down. It's just keep building against this guy and try to sneak in there. It's much better to go this way than run all the way around this way. You have 32 seconds left. Here's what you don't want to do, especially because this guy's closer. Is you don't want to wait out 32 seconds and then have to push with the storm at your back, and then this guy pushing and shooting at you while the storm's at your back and forcing yourself to build, take storm damage, or just end up eating some shots and damage before you even get to the circle, or die before you get to the circle. Rotate now when you have the time and you have the leeway of the storm not being pushing against you. Storm is moving in. Yeah, that was unfortunate with your ramp there. I don't know why you're building a ramp though. Let me go back. You actually had that guy lined up too. Guy has a shot on him with that deal. Right there. You could even, if you had a trap, you box him in. He's trapped right there. Look where he's at. You have a wall behind him. He's inside. You got this wall, but you didn't get this wall. You sit there, you put that trap, and you box him in. He takes storm damage if you hold that. And then you can even hold him in right there. You can go around this side, wall him. You've seen my stream before. Talk about this guy in particular, guys, if you don't know. But yeah, you've seen my stream. I kill people by holding him in the storm often. Like he's right for the pick, and he's right here. You wall this off. You can even jump on the other side. Like first you have to look to the right and wall him off, and then you can get on the other side and wall him in. The storm's gonna do work on this guy, and he's probably gonna die. But then it looks like you were trying to get another ramp here to like keep walking alongside this guy, and then maybe try again this way. I don't know if that was your idea, but clearly you didn't mean to put a ramp down there. But if you were faster to realize when this guy was in a really bad spot, you would have been able to box him in. And if, like I said, if you did have a trap, it would have worked. And if you did have a trap, if you didn't have a trap, then you still could have walled him in and force him to die from the storm, or just take a lot of damage in there. But yeah, the problem was that ramp that built way out there, which is super annoying, but happens. See, one of the things though, like just going back, is that, all right, so he's above you now, right? You're deciding, all right, he's editing, yeah, you put the pyramid. You're deciding not to build battle him, which is fine, because I'd be prioritizing rotation, try to get on the other side. He does have a grappler where he can totally like turn this around, or like cover a lot of ground real fast and then reposition himself. But you don't want the storm at your back. This guy has a deagle. It's just, if I decided not to build battle this guy, I'm going to be focusing on rotations, and then try to turn it around on him and keep him in the storm, and then put myself in a better position. So I'm going to start rotating and using my mats that way, and doing less turtling with the storm at back, and using my mats more for a rotation, and moving myself this way, and taking shots when I can, because this guy's just using the deagle and snaking shots through over and over, and just whittling your way a little bit. Also, this way, there was no reason to really walk out this way. Like, all right, look, he broke this one, right? This is the start of a free rotation. So he broke this wall. You edit out this way, which he could have snaked some shots, because you end up walking right in the path of where he's actually firing. So he could snake some shots. I'm not sure if he actually did on this at this point, but I would have rotated out here. Once you see him here, get in this corner so you're still safe. Edit out here and then start making your rotation towards the circle and reposition. Because right now you're clearly not in a good position. And then see you edit out this way, and he's just gonna keep going through. But if you would edit out backwards, he probably would have just jumped off the side, but you would have been ahead of him because he's behind you, and you would have been able to keep rotating, force him to use another grapple or something. I hope you understood what I was trying to say with rotations and decisions that you could have possibly made. And also your end game. You didn't have to die right there. You could have killed him too. The guy got into a bit of a bind. I guess he could have deagled out in one shot. He wouldn't have been able to one shot the steel when you were on steel originally, because he was boxing. He was all in on steel, and he won't be able to one shot it, like deagle the steel like that. So you could have definitely killed him right there. Oh, and just held him in the storm. There's multiple ways to kill him in that exact spot, especially if you had leftover traps. Yeah, he placed a trap in here. All right, guys. Yeah, like I said earlier, I hoped for this to be an ongoing series where I can help you guys out, and by helping you out, I'm helping the community out. So yeah, just send me your clips, your videos, and we'll go from there. All right, thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed it.